So, this is second recording too. We restarted Pennatrator. That's underscore Pennatrator. We're at the Paddy Bandwagon Show. What's up, peeps?
What up, everybody?
You know, Pennatrator, this is the first time we went 3 weeks in a row.
Ever?
I think so.
Yeah, and actually recorded.
And everything's working. The volume sounds pretty good.
We got the card in.
Check. Episode 20, though.
Episode, what is that? Bente.
Yeah. You're way ahead in soft hands in your Spanish.
Yeah. It's natural ability.
Since you are Spanish and not Mexican.
Yes. I'm not French. I'm not French Basque.
No one knows what we're talking about except for one.
Yep.
But anyway, how'd your prop bets go last week?
Oh, well, let me take a good sip on this beer here.
We are drinking the Dankster
from Lead Dog.
Yes.
And the reason why we're bringing this up is I won this beer. They didn't say Kaepernick one time.
Okay. So I was just as ignorant towards this bet as you were.
Okay.
Just because what network was the game on?
I have no idea. Fox?
Boom.
Oh,
so if there's going to be a network that avoids it a little bit more.
Yep, that's true.
It's going to be Fox.
So, yeah. So I won the beer.
So, yeah.
I won the butt crack.
Well, we didn't actually bet on the butt crack.
Okay. So let me get into when we talked last time. You asked me if I did any bets or any prop bets, and I said that I wasn't going to bet. So I was thinking about it a little bit, and
you decided to.
I decided to do it full Pennatrator style. So I did 15 different prop bets.
As our listeners know, they're probably all $2 prop bets.
And they're all $2 prop bets, so I can watch my profits.
That's right.
So with all these $2 prop bets, guess how much I made?
Let's see. I'm going to say you might have came out $20 ahead.
Yeah, it was $14. $14.80. So let's see. There was one that
you put in 15 bets.
Yeah.
So $30.
$30.
Did you win 44 or did you win 14?
Well, I won 14, so I got $44.80. 80
So
cents.
you made a profit.
I made a profit of $14.80.
Yeah.
I should have just bet $20 on every one, and I would have been I would have won $140.
You would be the main sponsor of the show.
So, anyways, yeah. So, but there was a couple that I wanted to surprise you on that I won.
Can't wait.
So, okay, this first one is okay. It's a what would be more bet. Okay,
what would be more?
Okay. Mahomes, rush.
Mahomes.
Yeah, Mahomes. rush attempts.
Okay.
Or Justin Thomas's birdies.
Justin Thomas. This is a golfer?
Yeah, it's a golfer.
Okay.
The same day.
So is Justin Thomas pretty good?
He's all right. He's an up-and-comer.
And he was playing the Phoenix Open, right?
He was playing the Phoenix Open, and it was on Sunday. So how many birdies would he get on Sunday?
I think I could get 3, so I'm going to say he got 5.
Okay. Well, I bet Mahomes that would win.
Mahomes.
And Mahomes won. So
you don't know the technical number?
No.
So you just pretty much took that card in and like, hey, did I win?
Yeah. It was like, oh, you're a winner. Bing, bing, bing.
Bing, bing, bing.
Okay, so the second one, we got to get into it. Okay, so Bosa is a defensive lineman for the Niners. His solo tackles plus assists versus the Blue Jacket goals.
The Blue Jackets total goals. How many goals they scored?
Yes. These are bets. These are real fucking bets.
I would have taken Bosa in a heartbeat.
Yeah, that's what I did, so I won that
You knocked that one down. Yeah.
Yeah. And then...
Because, dude, the Blue Jackets, not getting too much into hockey, but there's not a good chance they're going to score over 3 goals.
Yeah, well...
You're right. Continue.
You never know.
Yeah.
So my big money winner...
Oh, boy. Was this a $4 bet?
No, this is a $2 one, but it was a plus 325. So,
oh.
Yeah. So it was total field goals. And it was a straight line. It was an index bet, so it was a straight line. So I picked 3 and got it. So
Okay.
yeah. So that those are my prop bets. There was a whole bunch of different ones, but it was crazy. That was pretty fun.
Well, yeah, and whenever you come out ahead, that's a good thing.
Even if I lost, I think it was fun just to kind of try to remember all these things while watching the game. But
Okay. All right.
so
Well, I want to relate one question to you that
Yeah.
was related to one of the prop bets we talked about last week.
okay.
So I'm going to ask you a geography question. Do you know what state Kansas City's in?
Kansas City, Missouri? Yeah, it's Missouri, right? Well, it's a double city, right? It's in both. It's in both Kansas and Missouri.
Yes, but the Kansas City with professional sports teams is in Missouri.
Okay. So it's in Missouri.
Do you know where I'm going with this?
Probably.
Well, because we were talking about the tweets.
Oh, yeah, Donald Trump.
Our
tweets.
boy Donald, my favorite boy Donald.
Yeah.
He had the awesome tweet right after the game. Congratulations to the Kansas City Chiefs on a great game and a fantastic comeback. Under immense pressure, you represented the great state of Kansas and, in fact, the entire USA. Would you have made that mistake?
I wouldn't have said the great state of whatever because
Kansas or Missouri aren't great. Well, Missouri's an okay state. But.
Okay, well, the same thing, right? So it's Kansas City, Missouri,
Yes.
and Kansas City, Kansas.
Not the same city, though.
But it's like right across the fucking river.
They're close.
It's right across the river.
Yes, they're close.
So, okay, all right. Here's a good question for you.
All right, bring it.
All right. So when the Giants win the Super Bowl,
Are we talking about the New York Giants? The
New York
football Giants?
Yeah, the New York Giants.
Yeah.
Where the fuck do they play at?
They play in New Jersey.
Okay, so do you say the New Jersey Giants?
No, but that's not the title of their name. That's a different story.
Okay, so
That's like saying if the 49ers would have won it. Would
Yeah.
you say the Santa Clara 49ers won it?
the great state of California.
Going on this tangent,
It's a totally different state, but I understand what you're saying. I do. I agree.
Super
with
funny.
You.
That's all I.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm pretty. I mean, it's Kansas City, Missouri, but
Yes.
but I could see how you can make that
Well,
mistake.
that was super funny. That was super funny.
Okay,
And
but you're not laughing. So
it was so funny when I first read it.
okay.
I'm like, how could this guy not know where the Kansas City Chiefs are? But let's let that lie. I enjoyed the very end of our Super Bowl party.
Because I didn't cry.
You didn't? No, I would have enjoyed it more.
Oh, okay.
But I realized how hoity-toity the party that we went to was
Okay.
when we were leaving the house and it was snowing. And there was snow. There was snow on the cars.
Yes. Didn't see that coming.
Yes, and you weren't the only one.
Yeah.
The person I was riding with wasn't ready for snow either.
Okay.
At the same token, to describe to our listeners, the people that were outside having to get the snow off their car, they don't know what it's like to leave their car outside.
So true.
And the reason is, out of the
I
three
know what you're
people,
talking about.
out of the 3 people, none of them had an ice scraper.
No. It hasn't fucking snowed yet. So that night was the first night that it actually had snowed. Yeah.
So,
Yep, I almost just said something.
so none of these three people had ice scrapers. So what are they using to clear their windshield? Their credit card.
Costco card.
Well,
That's what I used.
that's why you probably got through your windshield a little bit faster
Yeah.
than the other 2.
Well, I didn't have to drive as far either, so I only made like a little, like a 2x2 window. I
I don't know if I can illustrate how much I appreciated the fact that, I have never seen 0 for 3 in ice scrapers when it came to snow in January, in winter in Reno, Nevada. And it just says, We have garages.
It's the global warming. When it hasn't even snowed
Global
yet.
warming?
Yeah,
it's supposed to snow around here in February.
Yeah, exactly. It's supposed
You
to.
should be ready.
Well,
I know if you have your American Express card, I guess you're ready to do it, but it fucking sucks. It takes you like 20 minutes to clear enough space to see out your window.
I haven't had a, I don't know. I usually put an ice scraper in my car in the winter, and I didn't this year, and I'm paying the price. So Megatron definitely has one. So once we got home, she's like, why don't you have an ice scraper in your car? And I was like, I don't know. I haven't
needed it.
I haven't needed it. And she goes, well, why don't you use this one? And she like whipped one out that she had one on the ready. So that's probably me being just ill prepared.
Okay.
Not really just hoity-toity.
It's a little hoity-toity. It shows a little. It shows people that they're a little spoiled when you're not. I always have the ice scraper in my car.
Yeah, I usually do.
Except this time.
I have my boots. I have my fucking jacket.
Okay.
I have an extra pair of socks. Like I'm always ready for winter. I just forgot that I didn't have an ice scraper.
You weren't alone in this. Just FYI.
Yes, that's true. That's true.
And I just wanted to bring this up because it was super entertaining.
I'm in good company.
Seriously.
What was funny was when they drove by, they're like, "Do you need an ice scraper?" And
I have my American Express.
It works just fine. It works just fine. It's okay.
Hey, when you learn how to, that's how you learn how to deal with extreme circumstances in life.
That's how you become a Nevadan.
When you know how to use your credit card to scrape your windshield.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was the highlight of our Super Bowl party to me.
Oh, my highlight was 2 rushing touchdowns from the 1 yard line.
Let's stop talking about your prop bets.
When does that fucking happen? Come on.
Enough of the prop bets.
So anyways, yeah, that was it. I mean, obviously, that's the only highlight that I had on that game. So
yeah, it was awful depressing for all the Niner fans out there.
But how'd you like the tubers setup? That was pretty nice.
It was a good setup.
Yeah, I mean, we were sitting at a bar watching the.
We were
game,
actually at a bar, watching the TV that was ahead, so we were live. I got a lot of bourbon. I made some cash off 1-4-24.
1-4-24. That's a great game.
It is a great game. Yeah, I didn't laugh my ass off until the ice scraping incident.
Well, it was getting pretty serious at the end. So
it was. But Pennatrator, we do have a topic for this week.
Yeah, I was trying to lead into that. You see how I did that?
You did pretty good, actually. So, as the Pennatrator said, we were at a bar. It was in our buddy's house, but it was a bar.
Yeah.
It was a good alternative to going to a sports bar.
Yes. To watch the game.
To watch games. Today, our topic is our top 5 sports bars here in Reno, Nevada.
Okay.
And surrounding area. So if you pick something in Sparks, Carson, those count as well. I'm not sure if that's on your list, Pennatrator, but I just want to make sure to disclose that.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really do anything in Carson in terms of sports bars, but I understand.
I was hoping you might throw something at me with it. I had to go visit.
Yeah, I didn't get fucking crazy on this one at all. So
obviously nothing popped to your head.
No, nothing like, ooh, this has got to be on the list. When I was doing this, I was like, ugh, fuck. That's kind of hard because when you go to a sports bar, you're like, I'm just gonna go watch the game. You're not like going like, oh, let's pick the right sports bar. Blah blah blah.
You're not hoity-toity like me. I'm super picky.
Yeah, you're super picky. You're like, I'm gonna pick location. Am I hungry? Am I not hungry? So
gotta have
not
sound.
Hungry, oh yeah, is there sound? Is it that important that I don't need sound? Yeah. So do they have a fucking sound bar somewhere? Whatever. So
when I was thinking of this topic, yes, most of the people that listen to this show are from this area. But a lot of people that come visit, what do they think of to go watch sports?
The casinos.
A sports book.
Yeah, a sports book.
Yeah.
That's a given. So actually one of my top 5s is a sports book ish.
Is it in South Reno?
Yeah, it's in the South.
Well, now that you've throw it at me.
Okay. So
this is the Pennatrator's top 5 sports bars in Reno, Nevada.
Okay, so do you want me to go like 1 through 5, or just these are in the top 5 that I like?
I would prefer you go 5 to 1.
5 to 1. Okay. Number 5 is Bullies.
Any bullies in particular?
The one and Man.
Okay.
Right?
Are
the
you
original, right? That's the
Bullies
original.
1.
Bullies
Okay.
1. It's got a lot of memories, and when we do go up there, it's always a good dive sports bar that we like to go to.
When was the last time you were there?
Shit, it's been years.
Okay.
Just because nobody lives in the NWR.
That's true.
So that's a little hard. All right.
I'm going to talk a little. Sorry, I'm all choked up.
Patty down. We got to patty
I'm going to talk about that later. Let me finish my cigarette.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go to 4.
All right. Number 4 is Sierra Gold.
Okay.
It's not super sportsy, but they got good
Tons
food.
of TVs.
Tons of TVs.
Great happy hour.
The sound is shitty, but it's got good food. So,
Okay. Now that you brought up Sierra Gold, I do like that place if you're doing like a VIP party.
yes, they got a good VIP thing.
They have a side room.
A side room that you can get. All you have to do is just be first on the list, and you can get it. It doesn't cost anything. So that's
They have couches.
yeah,
It makes it feel like you're in a living room, but you're just at a bar.
good service. Yeah, so that one's good.
Okay, we're solid. Go for it.
Okay. Let's see. Number 3, Archie's. I like Archie's.
Why Archie's?
Because it's pregame. It's always the pregame.
Okay.
So, basketball, football, whatever. Love Archie's. By the time I get there, I don't get to eat, but they do have decent food. So,
And it's not expensive.
it's not expensive. They got a good.
You like the clientele there, like the employees.
Yeah.
You think they're all right?
The service is
Sure.
well, because when we go there, it's fucking it's jam packed. So
Okay.
I give the service the benefit of the doubt, but
Okay, but in all reality, it's questionable when you're there.
because it's busy when
Because
I'm
there's-
there.
Yeah.
But so questionable. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right,
that maybe
all right.
that's why it's a number 3.
Okay.
Number
What's 2?
Number 2, Sully's.
Sully's.
So that's Tamarack. That's Tamarack.
Oh,
that
okay.
big one.
They got Minogue jerseys all over that place.
Yeah. They got that basketball place. So like it's really geared towards sports. They got decent food, and they got that big giant TV that works
Right in the middle.
Yeah, and the seating is good to like watch a game, like a high pressure game. So I like it.
Can I talk about something that's a little unique about Sully's that kind of trips me out?
Yeah, what's that?
The TV in the booth.
I don't know.
I feel like it's a 50s diner look.
That's why it's called Sully's.
Okay.
Like when was the last time you heard somebody named Sully?
That's true. That's true.
That's a fucking old ass name. Mm-hmm. So that's definitely what they're going
Another
for.
unique thing about that place. During halftime of a football game, you can go play 2-on-2 basketball.
Yeah, they got that basketball court right there.
In the back.
And it's a sports book. The only thing I don't like it is just like because it is a casino, so it's like smoky.
Definitely.
That's
Big turn off. I
Yeah,
hate that.
Yeah, I'm definitely not used to that at all anymore. So that's fucking crazy.
It doesn't smell too smoky in that.
No, it's okay. And then my number one's the stick. I like the stick. It's
Any particular reason why?
they got good sound, good drinks. The location's good for everybody.
Yep.
The food, I really like the food.
Okay.
That's where we host our fantasy football draft.
Yep. Oh,
So-
you can't wait for next year, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking not. I don't know. I probably won't make it this year.
You have to make it.
Yeah, whatever. I'm not the
We're
winner.
going
so-
to have a special T-shirt for you.
Yeah, I kind of made a dumbass bet.
We're not going to get into that dumbass bet, but you'll want to go to our fantasy draft just to see what the
No, you
Pennatrator's
don't.
wearing.
Just don't. So
It'll be
but
short.
we are not a sports show. So
Well, yeah, but we're talking about sports bars. So.
okay. What are your 5?
All right. So before I get into my 5, I do have some honorable mentions.
Well, you got to do your 5, and then the one that you don't like. That's it.
Well, there's 3 places I wanted to talk about that didn't make the top 5 that are good to go for specific events.
Okay. So how are you gonna do this?
I'm going to do the honorable mention very fast.
Okay.
Old Bridge Pub. If you want to watch a soccer game, whether it's U.S. Soccer, English Premier, even Reno 1868, you got to go there. It's always ridiculously packed. The ambiance is good. They don't serve food.
They don't serve food.
So that's why they're honorable mention.
And they don't show sports.
Soccer is a sport.
Well, that's debatable.
So if you like watching physical activities called soccer, that's a good place to go. Number 2.
Okay. And this is the second
honorable mention.
Honorable mention.
Great Basin Brewery in Sparks if you want to watch Cleveland Browns football.
Yeah. Okay. I've heard about that.
Yes. They pack the place. Everyone's barking at every first down. You see some real deplorables. It's fun.
Nice. Well, yeah. At least, hey, at least they got somewhere to go.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. That's in Sparks. I felt like I had to give one more place in Sparks some love because if you're in Sparks, you only got one other place to go, and it's Buffalo Wild Wings.
Yeah. Ouch.
Yeah. For all you people that live in Sparks, I feel really bad.
You know what, though? I've never went there for a game, but BJ's.
But BJ's, okay. BJ's is not a sports bar.
It's not a sports bar,
It's
but
a brewery.
But they got a lot of TVs,
They
got a lot of friggin'. Every time I'm in there, I'm like, oh fuck, I'm watching more of a game than spending time with my family. So yeah. I mean,
it doesn't matter where you are, Pennatrator. So
okay,
I got the 3 honorable mentions out. So
yes.
Top 5.
Okay, top 5.
Number 5, JJ's Pie Company.
Oh yeah, yep. Yeah. We've watched some games in there.
It's old school.
Old school.
It used to be, to all us really old fools, older than us, that used to be like the on-campus bar.
Yeah, that was our parents' sports bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody went there.
Great pizza.
Good, very good pizza.
TVs are proportionate to the size of the venue.
Yeah. So they're small, but you're sitting really close. So it looks like a big screen.
Correct.
Little fuzzy.
So, yeah, they might still have some tube TVs still.
I'm pretty sure they do.
Yeah. Number 4, Lucky Beaver.
You know what? I've never been there. I was thinking about that one, but I was like, I've never been there to watch sports.
Well, remember earlier last season when we were talking about having our Miss America party?
Yes.
It was going to be a Lucky Beaver.
Yes, it was definitely going to be the Lucky Beaver.
But so Lucky Beaver, great happy hour prices. If you get there during happy hour, beers are inexpensive, food's inexpensive. But if you don't, it's expensive.
Okay. Yeah.
Then it makes you not want to go.
Yeah, so you only go there for happy hour. That's it.
Well, yeah. I think they have a Sunday special, too.
Okay.
For football. Another perk about Lucky Beaver.
The name?
The next perk about Lucky Beaver. If you like to smoke cigarettes, you can. Yeah,
I'm sure they appreciate you talking about that.
I think that is something that they would promote.
Okay.
They're the only place in Reno that allows it. And they pass. I think they're somehow legal. I don't know why.
Okay. Well, that's a turnoff for me because I already fucking brought it up.
But here's the thing. People smoke cigarettes in there. They have some sort of ventilation where you really don't pick it up unless you're sitting right next to them.
Huh. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, there you go, smokers.
Smoke away at Lucky Beaver.
And get to enjoy your food at the same time.
Exactly. Number 3. High Tide, Flowing Tide.
Ooh, okay.
Now, Flowing Tide isn't necessarily a sports bar. I would say it's more of an Irish pub. I'm not really sure, but
I don't know what they are, especially the one in the
High
original.
Tide.
Yeah, the High Tide. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one. We went there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we ever went there to watch a game.
So after all of you got domesticated and whatnot, and I didn't have Sunday football people to go with anymore, I went to the Tide on Sundays.
Huh.
It's like $2 Bud Lights, $6 wings all day.
Nobody in there?
Jam-packed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So if you're an NWR, you want to go to Flowing High Tide.
Well, the Low Tide, they got a lot of TVs in there. I just never been in there to watch sports.
I bet it would be good.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So
Can I do
a sneaky one?
Okay. after you do your number one, can I do my honorable mention?
Yeah, before I get to the one that is the worst sports bar in Reno.
Yeah.
Okay. So number 2, I agree with you. Archie's.
Archie's. Yep. Nice.
Yeah, TV situation's perfect. The employees there, they put up with a lot of shit. But,
They do.
But they are the type where, if they take a little long or whatnot, you might get hooked up. They'll hook you up with a free drink.
Oh, okay.
And, of course, if you're watching University of Nevada sports, I think that is the main hub.
The main hub? Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, that is now the University of Nevada.
Yes, definitely.
Sports bar.
They embrace it.
Yes.
They're
designed well.
Yeah.
Because the little Waldorf, is right next door, and they would say the same thing. But it is not as comfortable at the little wall compared to Archie's.
Well, we got to talk about the little wall. They've done 3 changes since we started going there.
Explain.
Of age-ish.
Okay.
First time in there just briefly. Second time, it was Sparky's. It was a great place. Mm-hmm. Awesome. It was big and open.
Yeah.
The bar was different than what they had it before, but it was,
right.
It's off to the side where it is now. They had TVs. They embraced college.
They still do that. They still have TVs. They still have games on.
Okay. Then it got changed again by Reds, and then it changed. It would just never have the same feel after the Reds took it over.
I agree.
Okay?
I do agree.
Sparky's, they had the games on. I mean, they had more TVs, and then when Reds took it over, they got less TVs, so it was like harder to even watch a game. So they didn't embrace the college culture.
I think they did, but they still messed it up. One of my main concerns with the wall is, if you go in there and you look at the roof, like there is shit hanging everywhere, right?
Yeah.
Like almost in front of TVs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it just feels so claustrophobic and cluttered in there.
Yeah.
And it still gets packed and busy, but it just doesn't hold the crowds right.
No. It's not. It's a good college bar, but it's not a good college sports bar.
Correct.
Yeah, you're not going to, hey, let's go watch the game at the wall.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hey, let's go watch the game before we go to the game.
Yeah.
And let's go to the wall. So
correct.
Sparky's definitely was different in that aspect. Yeah. So I
agree.
And then the dollar Coronas, I can't ever get past that. So
they don't do dollar Coronas on Wednesday anymore?
Well, I don't know.
Haven't tried. But so with Archie's,
okay,
one of the main aspects I'm putting it at 2 is if you're in there to watch a game, say in like March or September, it can be comfortable because they can open their doors and it can be an open air bar.
Yeah, that's why I like it.
That is such a...
They got that deck right there that you could see the university.
Yep.
It's awesome. So and they got good food.
Their food, you hit that point, so I didn't really feel like I had to reiterate that. But
yeah, so if you and they got good freaking Bloody Marys. Yeah. So if you're ever up in Reno, go to Archie's, check it out. Especially for you Carson folk.
Yeah, for all you Carson folk. Come to North Reno, North Virginia, and McCarran. But I do want to bring up one more point for Archie's, which is kind of a backhanded compliment to the university.
Okay.
I appreciate Archie's because you mentioned a point where you can look at the university.
Okay.
And you can see the stadium.
Yes.
So if you see no one's going to the game, you don't have to lose your seat at Archie's, and you can just watch the game right there and pay for cheaper beer.
Yeah. You don't have to pay for the $10 beer game day beer.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, number 1.
Yeah, let's hear you.
Same number 1. The stick. Definitely the stick.
Okay.
But I'm going to bring up some other things. Clientele, as far as employees and whatnot, they're on point.
Always.
Yeah.
I've never been in there and had bad service.
Correct. And it's been really busy. You go there for March Madness. You go there for playoff games. It's always packed.
Mm-hmm.
And they're on point.
Yes.
When I bring up the worst bar in Reno, be lacking the characteristic that this place has.
Okay.
What does this place show that's pay-per-view? Boxing, UFC. They embrace those sporting events.
Why would you not?
That is a great question. That is a great question. Because there was an establishment that you brought up that used to do it all the time.
Oh.
And they stopped. And now I'm going to talk about them a little later.
Okay. I think I know who it is. So let me do my honorable mention.
All right, fine. Let me.
Oh, wait. Am I cutting
you
you off? I'm kind of going. Go on.
So
go on.
I just want to
sorry.
say one more thing. I met the owner of the stick one time.
Okay.
We got in a big fight.
Oh, it's standard.
Well, and we got in a big fight, and I'm still rating his bar number one just because it's so far ahead of everybody else. But long story short, Sweet 16 year.
Yes.
Nevada.
What year? Last year?
Last time they made it. 2 years ago.
Oh, sweet. Wait. No, that was last year.
No.
Yeah.
They lost the first round last year. That was when they were top 10.
Okay. I believe you. I'm not going to argue with you.
Perfect.
Because, yeah.
Because you're really... I'm not going to let you dig your own hole here.
Yep.
2 years ago. So me and my buddies, 15, 20 of us, we watched the first Nevada game at the stick. We're there all day. You know how we roll, right?
Yeah.
We get there at like 9 in the morning to reserve spots.
Yes.
Watch the Nevada game. They win. I talk to the employees there at the stick that point. I'm like, hey, I want this same table on Sunday. Are you reserving tables? They say no. It's going to be first come, first serve. I am fine with that because normally either me or Scotty Wally gets there first.
Okay. Yes.
So that's never an issue.
You'll be sitting there waiting for the fucking doors to open.
Correct.
On
open.
On March Madness. Yes. It's a weird long tradition.
They tell us we're not reserving tables, or they're not taking any reservations. First come, first serve. I get there the day of this round of 32 game.
And this is the next day or the next weekend?
2 days later.
2 days later. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Sunday, I want to say. And the reason we got the table is because we had families coming over, people with kids. We needed to get the good booth.
For the Nevada game.
Right. So everyone could enjoy. I walk in, first person in the bar. Go to the table I'm trying to reserve. Boom. Reserve sign.
You're like, what the fuck is this?
That was the first thing I said. I pointed at the waitress that helped me. I'm like, hi, do you remember me? She's like, yes. I'm all, what is this?
Yes.
Just pointing at the reserve sign. They're all, oh, well, they reserved the table. I'm all, you heard the owner come over and tell both of us you weren't reserving tables, right? She's like, yeah, but they decided to.
What the fuck?
And I'm like,
oh, hell no.
Yeah, and I had 15, 20 people that I guaranteed that we're going to have a spot, be all good.
Yeah, you're like, they're not reserving tables. I'm going to be the first one in the door.
Right.
We're going to have a spot. Come on down.
Yeah, I got this. Well, obviously I didn't. So they made me look like an asshole. We realized we didn't have booth seats, so a lot of people weren't able to come. And then eventually we went to another bar to watch the game, and Nevada won, and Sweet 16 had a super fun time. After that game, I went to the dude's other bar. If you've ever heard of it, The Rack. Have you ever heard of The Rack?
No.
It's a bowling alley / bar in downtown
Reno.
Reno.
It's Spax?
No, in downtown Reno.
No, I don't know where that is.
It is on Virginia Street, right across the street from Arch Wedding Chapel. So it's right before you hit the bridge. Anyway.
Okay.
Get there. I come up to the guy, Steve, and I'm like, Steve, you reserved a table. He's all, yeah, I was taking reservations. I'm all, Steve, I talked to you right after the first Nevada game, and you said it's first come, first serve, and I was first. And he's all, oh, well, yeah, I had to reserve it. Like, I was furious.
Yeah.
I was just like, you just straight up lied to my face. Like, but
what did you do after? Like, you got to explain this more. Did you just walk away?
No.
Did you not go back for a while? Like, what?
Well, I the thing is, Nevada, we went and watched the Sweet 16 game at JJ's. They lost. That's because we switched venues, and that's never a good mojo. So
No.
I'm taking the blame for Nevada's Sweet 16 loss a couple years ago.
Gotcha.
My top 5. Don't go to number 5 if you want your team to win. But pretty much I didn't go there for a long time, but I missed it.
Yeah. Okay.
Missed that place.
All right. Well, we're going
now
back.
I go back all the time. They
Yeah.
have sports trivia night on Mondays.
Oh, are you like the pro? Like
I haven't done it yet.
Are you the Jenkins of the fucking Reno sports?
I'm Stump the Schwab. I don't know. I'm gonna let them do it for a few weeks. Let everyone get their confidence up, and then I'm gonna squash it.
Are you going to? Are we gonna go there for March Madness this year?
Yes, but there's potential in another place that I'm not gonna bring up right now.
Okay. All right.
So you wanted to bring up some honorable mention.
Yeah, just one. Buffalo Wild Wings in South Reno.
The one that's not there anymore.
The one that's not there anymore. That place was fucking awesome. I do have to say, it was at the time where Buffalo Wild Wings had good food.
They showed fights.
They showed fights. Oh, all the fights.
Yeah.
The beers were a little expensive, but the service was good.
Yeah.
You always had great service in there. So, and of course, it was down south. So,
yeah. So that's why obviously.
But the TVs were good. They showed all the games. Like if they saw that nobody was watching a fucking Browns play, they would switch to TVs. If one person they'd ask, hey, are you?
They
watching
were very
this?
sports savvy as a group.
Super sports savvy. So that was definitely, when you say sports bar, that was a sports bar.
It was good.
So,
but the only major complaint I have about that place, you heard a lot about the Cowboys in that bar. And when you hear about the Cowboys, you're just getting dumber.
Yeah, there's too much Cowboys.
Yeah, management and the head bartender were both big Dallas Cowboys fans.
And they tried to turn it into a Cowboys bar.
Right.
They were trying really, really hard.
Right. So it kind of showed their intelligence level. When you're trying to promote a bad organization in a cool bar, the cool bar is going to lose.
Yeah. So
yeah,
that's what happened.
So they were a little delirious, but you're right. That Buffalo Wild Wings was fun.
Yep.
But too far.
So
anyway, I got to mention what the worst bar in Reno is.
Okay.
It was on your top 5 list. Bullies won.
Bullies won.
Yeah, Bullies won is now the worst sports bar in Reno.
Okay.
And
are you saying Bullies won or all Bullies?
Bullies won, particularly in my book, but I don't go to any Bullies now.
Okay.
Because now, as locals know, Bullies used to be
the bar,
the sports bar to go to.
Yes.
And yes, there wasn't 14 of them like there is now.
True that.
They were like, there was at least 5 or 6 around town, but you could always go there and it would be a blast.
Yes.
They had events, whether showing UFC, showing boxing, Chihuahua races, midget wrestling,
goldfish racing.
They were the ultimate entertainment.
Yes.
But I want to talk about Bullies 1.
The original.
When I was like 12 years old, I couldn't get into a bar.
Okay.
So if I wanted to watch a Tyson fight, I was screwed. Not so fast, my friend. When you live near Bullies 1, they used to put a TV out on the patio.
What?
And they'd fill the bar, they'd fill the patio, and I was able to watch over the fence and watch the fights.
That's badass.
Right?
Yeah.
So the bar there got shot really high at an early age for me.
Okay.
I'm like, this is the place to be.
This is where I go when I'm turning 21.
Exactly. So as time went on, they had trivia nights. That was always really fun. But the beers were cheap. The wings were always good.
The wings were always good. Can I just say something about that?
Go.
So, I didn't like wings. I did not like wings. Fat KP.
Yeah.
Or whatever. Edit that out.
Nope. Nope.
I did not like wings. I went to Bullies. I found out that you can get extra crispy hot wings. Extra crispy because I didn't like the sogginess.
Yeah.
Extra crispy. Fell in love with wings.
There
I'm a
you
wing
go.
guy now. I'm a wing guy.
Thank you, Bullies.
Yeah, thank you, Bullies. So that's why I have a soft spot there.
Yeah. But as I continue, we had many great Sundays
Yes.
at Bullies 1.
Saturdays, Fridays.
But towards the end, it was
Thursdays.
Sundays when we had Sunday football days there.
Yes. Yep.
Lots of tang bangs.
Yep, that was a tang bang start.
Tang bang started there. Kicking drunk field goals. That was because of that place.
Mm-hmm.
We put a lot of money into that place. I remember one day where our tab for the entire day, and this is probably 6 to 8 of us, it was like $1,200.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because we were there all day long.
All day.
And it wasn't just beer. It was shots and...
It was tang bangs. It was, it was craziness.
Yeah, and it was enjoyable. It wasn't like you can even go into Bullies now and do that.
Well, here's the deal. Chairs haven't changed. TVs haven't changed since the last time I was there. Beer prices have went up.
Yeah.
They don't, they cater to the people there every week, but they really don't do it the same way.
They cater to locals, because I know Carson Bullies is a big hotspot.
Carson's probably still close to the Bullies one that we know.
It's rough. I don't go there because the only time I'm there is during the week, during the day. We don't go there because it takes an hour and a half at lunchtime to fucking get your lunch. So, yeah, Bullies...
And is the food good enough to wait?
Well, you don't have time.
Yeah.
I mean, you're on a lunch hour, so...
you could always call it in.
If you have enough time, then get Bullies. The food it's changed a lot. I don't know.
You don't have a thing because you cannot defend Bullies in general anymore. I have one more last point to this. We spoke about how me and Scotty Wally would get to places early. So Scotty Wally always got there bright and early, but he always had a group that he fought with to get the best table.
Okay.
And this group is a bunch of degenerate sports bettors that have their own radio show on ESPN Radio on Fridays.
Oh.
And it would be Scotty Wally versus degenerate sports bettors to get VIP tables. And they were always there, too. I got to say, that table was a group of personalities. You didn't want to say the wrong thing to them because you'd be getting in verbal battles, which were fun, but they were really good at it.
Oh, better than you?
They gave me competition.
Oh, well, at least somebody can.
Oh. Well, anyway, thank you.
It's not that hard, but...
You made me blush. But that was the end of the greatest bar in Reno of all time. So now...
But was there... It was there was an event that happened. The owner passed away.
Paul Sonner died.
From a fucking heart attack. Right?
If you knew the lifestyle he lived,
yeah,
you'd understand.
So he lived his greatest life, but after that, it just
his wife.
Yeah,
it wasn't the same attitude.
No. The once midget wrestling was gone.
Oh, midget wrestling was
it was fucking over.
Fantastic.
It was over. I don't even think they do like the wrestling shit anymore.
Oh my god,
they don't even do that.
So they do have midget wrestling in town. It's at Circus every once in a while.
No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about the fake
Chihuahua.
No, like the fake wrestling, like
all wrestling's fake. Penetrator.
Not professional wrestling.
Midget wrestling's fake.
No, I'm talking. No, not like collegiate wrestling.
Oh, you're talking about when they were showing WWE there?
Yeah.
Oh, that pissed me off. That pissed me off. That was the beginning of the end.
I thought a lot of people went there just for that.
Okay, this is going to be the last point on this topic.
Okay.
The people that went to go watch professional wrestling didn't spend money.
I think they did.
They packed that place. They would come in with packed lunches.
Oh, you can't do that.
The servers told me that. The servers hated having that. Yeah, like that, but it would pack the place, and maybe a few people would buy chicken tenders. The people that are watching professional wrestling are not big spenders because they probably are working at McDonald's. But I'm going to leave that there.
Okay. All right.
So, Pennatrator, we need to move on.
Leave your comments on Lipson.com.
At pattybandwagon.lipson.com. It does work. See, Steam Team, it worked. Anyway, leave a comment on that. But let's get to the Pennatrator story of the week.
Okay. The Super Bowl was this weekend.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And
thanks for the update.
And the Kansas City
Chiefs
Chiefs won
it.
Okay. But football's not over.
Oh, I know.
So, I know you. Why did you leave the NFL?
Because a certain team left St. Louis
Mm-hmm.
to move to L.A.
Okay, the Rams went to L.A.
Yes.
There's hope for you.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is. You gotta watch the Battle
Nighthawks? Oh, the Battle
Hawks. So this weekend is
They're on
the
ESPN.
XFL. Yeah,
Yeah.
It's gonna be legit. I think this time.
Why?
Why? Because they didn't get crazy with the rules, and I think that this is gonna be a great competition for college to the NFL. It's not gonna be a competition to the NFL.
They don't want to be a competition in the NFL.
No.
They are smart on that.
Yeah, but there needs to be an in-between. There's so many fucking kids that play college that might have a place to go for those extra little bit. So, anyways, that is my story of this week.
That story is shitty.
Okay, well, do you want another one?
Well, I saw an interview with the commissioner of the XFL. You know who he is? He is the dad of Andrew Luck.
Oh.
Oliver Luck.
Okay.
I believe he's the GM, or not the GM, but like the commissioner of this XFL league.
Okay.
So I found that intriguing.
That's okay.
But other than that, yeah, not excited for XFL.
I thought you would be
Why?
I thought you'd be
Because
good.
I'm looking for that new team?
Yeah.
I'm not going to find a new team in the XFL, if that's what you're begging for.
It's a professional football team in your greatest city. How can you deny that? Deny that you don't want to watch professional football
There's a lot of professional football out there.
In your city. In the great city of St. Louis.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Missouri.
Where
well,
Kansas City is.
yeah, we got that one
Yeah,
down. That
okay.
one's going to be easy.
First of all, they're not in the top league. Second of all, what the fuck is a battle hawk? And how does it have any correlation with the city of St. Louis?
It's got a sword, and the colors are blue and silver.
I have never seen anyone with a sword in St. Louis.
Okay.
So no knockoffs. So let's go on to your second story.
Okay.
Hopefully this is not is this a sports story too?
No, this is not a sports
Because
oh fuck yes it is.
But so we have a listener that's like, it's so funny.
Yeah, but
that you say your show's not a sports show.
But it's
really
it is,
That's what she said.
but it's not. Okay.
Okay.
Nevada's this has got a lot of ghost towns, right? Mm-hmm. Where we work, we have this kind of running fucking thing that there's shit that falls down and you're like nobody's there, so it gets kind of creepy.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So, the last 2 weeks, okay, this noise has been going on in the shop.
Awesome.
Okay? It's a machine running. I know it's a machine running.
Okay.
But all day long I hear this thing, okay?
Does it kick on and off? Like, does the sound go in and out, or is it a constant sound?
It's a constant sound, and then it stops for a little bit because they have to change the machine, and then it starts up again, okay?
Yeah.
I recorded it. Hold on. You got to play it, not record.
Hit play. That is creepy. Okay. Sounds like someone's in there.
Okay, I'm gonna do it one more time. Okay, listen to the rhythm and the two things.
Okay.
And then as soon as I
right.
say it, you're gonna fucking
Yeah. That's gonna bug me.
Okay, once I say this to you, we're gonna listen to it again, and you're gonna freak the fuck out.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right. What is this?
Who's our rival?
The Rebels.
What is their chant?
Rebels. Let's see. Close. It's very close. It is close.
Okay, it's not fast, but
No.
once you hear
The
that
sequencing the
Rebels
sequencing of the noise does have that rhythm. I will give you that.
all day long. Once you hear that and you start listening to it all day. Like, I can't. I have my door closed. I have all this shit closed, and all day long it's Rainbows, and it's fucking slow. It's not fast. It's Rainbows.
I think the FedEx lady's getting in your head.
Yeah, I think that's what
I think it's a little bit of that. But
I don't know.
So Pennatrator, that is creepy as shit.
You got it now.
And the fact you recorded it.
I walked out to the
level.
floor and recorded that because all day long.
Too much time. Too much time on your hands.
It's because I got to make all these fucking prop bets.
Yeah, so now we're getting away from the prop bets. The Super Bowl is over. Kansas City, we now know, is in Missouri. J-Lo is 50 and looking good, but didn't show crack.
Yeah, well,
But
that's what money does.
dude, makes me want to have money.
Yeah.
So anyway,
No
if you want to be an advertiser on this show,
J-Lo. J-Lo, if you're
So-
listening.
next week there's a big holiday.
Oh, what the fuck is next week?
What's next Friday, Pennatrator? Megatron's going to be super disappointed. in
Oh,
you.
yeah. It's the 14th.
I thought it's the 15th. Obviously, either one of us are.
It's
planned in
Valentine's Day. No,
It's
I know
Sunday.
what it is. Yeah.
this. You already got plans for it?
Yeah.
You do.
Yeah.
Keep those plans in your head.
Okay.
For next week's show,
Okay.
I'm going to plan what you should do for Valentine's Day.
Okay.
And you need to plan what I should do for Valentine's Day.
What is your mom like?
Don't use all your good material in the next 20 seconds. So that is what our topic's going to be
Okay.
for next week.
Oh, I'm scared, but I'm sure it'll be okay.
Well, I think I'm going to be able to give you some good information that will make you widen your scope of what you should do for that special day for your special lady.
Okay. I'm sure it's gonna be great.
I bet. I have some ideas already. I think this is the perfect conversation because obviously I'm trying to plan out a married man's Valentine's.
Well, you
Day?
got some skin in the game.
I have no skin in the game. I don't get any benefit from what I plan for you.
Yeah.
You almost made that sound really weird.
I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
And obviously, I need your expertise in how I should plan my Valentine's Day.
Well, I don't know your situation.
That's perfect.
Okay.
You have a blank canvas, my friend.
All right. Oh,
So
I'll come up with
if
something.
you need some hypotheticals, use some hypotheticals.
All right. I'll find something.
You'll find something.
Yeah.
I'm starting to get concerned.
Yeah.
And make sure we need your Pennatrator story of the week.
A little better than this week.
No sports.
Wow.
We got to get away from sports. That's why we're talking about Valentine's Day.
Well, I had another one, but it was stupid.
Was it
so-
sports too?
No. it was
All right,
fucking way
well,
dumb.
think about it for next week.
No, it was dumb.
Episode 20, underscore Pennatrator.
Underscore Pennatrator actually posted something, so
Oh,
go
no.
check it out.
Don't look at it.
Yeah. It's about time.
Just search pattybadwagon.lipson.com.
Yeah, and put your fucking comments.
Put your comments in. It does work.
Yeah.
You know what? And I don't know who's listening on Apple, but put some comments on. We really need some rating help. We've only gotten like 19 ratings, and we're right at 3.0. They're all 5 stars or 1 stars. So,
Give us some more fives.
or some 1s.
Or once. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
We've already talked
forgot
about this.
that. We forgot about that. Jeez. Okay, yeah.
Anyway,
All right.
Patty Bandwagon on Instagram. Just put in the search underscore Pennatrator to find the Pennatrator.
Yeah, we'll put some stuff up. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
There we go.
What do you gotta
All
say to
right.
people,
Roll that
Pennatrator?
fucking bye-bye. Bye-bye. Get the fuck out of here.
Peace.